Hi, class 10 students. Class 10 Science NCERT test, class 10 Science chapter 1. And this is the third video we are going to learn about this chapter. Today we are going to learn about the first topic is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Second topic is double displacement reaction. Next one is oxidation reduction reaction, and the fourth one is corrosion and rancidity. And displacement reaction. And displacement reaction means something displaces, an element is displacing another element from its compound. We can see what is the displacement reaction definition. Displacement reaction, when an element displaces another element from its compound, a displacement reaction occurs. I will give the examples one by one. And double displacement, a reaction in which two different atoms or group of atoms are excited is called double displacement reaction. Oxidation and reduction reaction. Oxidation is the gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen. Reduction is the loss of oxygen or gain of hydrogen. Corrosion and rancidity. When metal surfaces are attacked by substances around it, such as moisture, acids, etc., the metallic surfaces get tarnished and is known as corrosion. Rancidity. When fats and oils are oxidized, they become rancid and their smell and taste change is known as rancidity. For example of each item, we have to look at displacement reaction. Suppose iron Fe plus copper sulfate solution. In this reaction, we have to use iron and the copper sulfate solution. Previous class I was showing what is copper sulfate, what is the color of copper sulfate crystals? Blue color. Copper sulfate crystals are dissolving in the water, then you will get a copper sulfate solution. In that copper sulfate solution, we have to dip an iron and you will get iron sulfate, FeSO4 plus copper metal. The surface of the iron is coated with the copper metal. Here, iron is displacing copper from copper sulfate solution. This is a clear example of displacement reaction. I will go through the definition once again. When an element displaces, here the element is iron displacing copper, another element from its compound, a displacement reaction occurs. Here iron displacing copper, and for us iron sulfate is formed and copper metal is eliminated. Copper is free. And which element is displaced? Copper is displaced by iron. Then next, double displacement reaction. Then the example is Na2SO4, sodium sulfate reacting with barium chloride, BaCl2, barium chloride. Sodium sulfate is we have to make a solution in water. Barium chloride also you have to make a solution in water. Both are mixing together in a test tube. Then you will get a barium sulfate, BaSO4 plus NaCl. And here sodium and barium, they are displacing each other. A reaction in which two different atoms, here sodium and barium is going to the sulfate group and barium sulfate and sodium bond is formed. A mutual change I will repeat once again. A reaction in which two different atoms or group of atoms are exchanged is called double displacement. This is a clear example of double displacement reaction. In order to balance the chemical equation, we have to write the number 2 with the NaCl. This is a clear example of double displacement reaction. Also, we have to see the reaction of barium chloride and sodium sulfate. When we are conducting in this science lab, we will get a precipitate in the test tube. Bottom of the test tube a white precipitate. Over that, above the precipitate, you will get a clear solution. Clear solution is sodium chloride. The precipitate is barium sulfate. It is also known as precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction. That is also so important. Okay. Now, we have to think about oxidation and reduction reaction. Oxidation and reduction. Oxidation is the gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen. Reduction is the loss of oxygen or gain of hydrogen. And for example, Mg, magnesium plus oxygen, you will get MgO, magnesium oxide. Gain of oxygen, magnesium is burning in air, you will get magnesium oxide. Here oxidation is taking place. This is a clear example of oxidation reaction. Also, reduction. Another example, Cu plus O gives CuO. Cu plus O2 gives CuO. And this is a clear example of oxidation reaction. Oxygen is added to a substance. That is, such reactions are called oxidation reactions. Then reduction reaction. Copper oxide combining with the hydrogen, you will get a copper metal plus H2O, water. Oxygen is removed from copper oxide by hydrogen, and oxygen is removed from this compound, copper oxide. Removal of oxygen is called reduction. Reduction is the loss of oxygen or gain of hydrogen. Such a reaction is called reduction reaction. And oxidation and reduction reactions. Also, now you have seen there are three different reactions. One is displacement reaction, another is double displacement reaction, another is oxidation and reduction reactions. Examples are also very important for each and every definition. And here I give three examples. And now the corrosion and rancidity. When you are thinking about shiny metallic surface, you can see shiny metallic surfaces are coated with some black color, brown color, green color, copper metal, silver metal, iron. All these metals are coated with the different colored substances. It is due to the reaction of the substances present in the atmosphere, maybe acids, maybe moisture, or some other substances. And the shiny metallic surface will disappear, tarnished. Such a phenomenon is called corrosion. Corrosion of iron metal is called rusting of iron. Rusting of iron. And corrosion, when metal surfaces are attacked by substances around it, such as moisture, acids, etc., the metallic surfaces get tarnished and is known as corrosion. And in order to prevent corrosion, you will study in coming chapters. Corrosion, we will paint metallic surfaces, we will apply different materials. We will make a different strategy to prevent corrosion. The next topic is rancidity. Rancidity means the food items when we are keeping a food exposed to air, the oxygen in the atmosphere is reacting with the food items. Fats and oils contained in the food. It is oxidized due to the reaction of oxygen with that materials and become rancid. Rancid means not useful for eating, smelly, and they become rancid and their smell and taste changes. Is called known as rancidity. And once again, corrosion is the reaction of metallic surfaces with the substances present in the atmosphere such as moisture and acids. And rancidity is the oxidation of food items, oxidation of fats and oils contained in the food, and its smell changes. Such a phenomenon is called rancidity. In order to avoid rancidity, the potato chips manufacturers flush the packet with nitrogen gas. In order to prevent corrosion, we will paint metallic surfaces with paint to avoid direct contact with the moisture and acids in the atmosphere. Thank you.